Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video. It is June 2nd. Surgery is on the 18th, and as you can hear, I am sick. I ended up with bronchitis. Right now, doctor isn't very worried about it. If it continues through the 10th, then, we'll start to worry, but I visited, I called the teledoc, which, if your company offers teledoc, let me tell you, I talked to somebody for 30 seconds, I got prescribed 3 different items, and plus my inhaler, and he said you should be right as rain in 48 to 72 hours. So my appointment for anesthesiologist is on Wednesday, the 6th, I believe. Yes, the 6th. So I'm hoping not to sound like this during the anesthesiology appointment, because they're gonna put a halt to any type of surgery. So my focus has been sleeping, which I have not been doing, unfortunately. Yesterday I went to bed at 8, didn't fall asleep until 1, and tossed and turned most of the night and got back up at 5. Yeah. I'm hoping now that the boyfriend is going to ground school for 3 days, I will be able to just go home and sleep. I have started the pre-op diet, and let me tell you, that's no joke. I am angry all the time, and I've only been on it for 24 hours. I don't have to start fully on it until, I guess I should probably start it tomorrow. I don't have to fully go into it until tomorrow. But I have done breakfast, lunch, the past 2 days. I'm about to have lunch again. But what I've been doing is a shake in the morning on my way to work, or in the morning when I'm sitting. And then a shake about 2 or 3 hours later. Along with, today I had sugar snap peas, but I had, I can't even remember, I have no carbs in my system, and I can't even think, plus being sick. I've been subsisting on cough drops. I know there's sugar in that, but quite honestly, they just avoid me coughing, and the menthol kind of clears everything up. So I figure as long as I am hardcore the last week of my pre-op diet, it's not going to be a big thing. I'm hoping to stop the cough drops sometime before Tuesday. But today was, so far, 2 protein shakes, some sugar snap peas. For lunch, I have some, cucumber, a whole cucumber, and 2 or 3 tomatoes that I got. And then I'm probably gonna go get something to eat at City Barbecue. That way it's mostly protein. I'm allowed to have 6 to 8 grams of protein a day, so this will be my last protein heavy day. Probably get some beef brisket. I got a coupon for free cobbler, so I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that, because after today, that's it. No carbs for 2 weeks. Just the carbs that are in the leafy green vegetables, and my protein shakes. So I'm supposed to stay under 30 net carbs, and it's miserable. Yesterday I walked in the house and I wanted to kill somebody, and it wasn't even directed at anyone. It was just, I was hangry. I was so hangry. I can't even. It's gonna be hard. The next 2 weeks are gonna be hard, and I'm still starving right now. I know people say eat more protein, but holy moly, I can't. I can do this, but it's gonna be so hard. I think I'm gonna end up stopping my my metformin, since I'm not gonna be eating any more carbs, or at least I'm gonna stay under 30 net carbs. So yeah, that might also be my problem, because my blood sugar is very, very low, and I can tell because right now I would like to fall asleep. I mean, mainly because I haven't had any sleep, but I just have no energy at all. I can't even describe the amount of tired I am. Mostly because I'm sick. Mostly because I'm popped up on Sudafed and cough drops. And hopefully I will be getting some cough suppressant and some Flonase that the doctor prescribed, the teledoc prescribed. And hopefully that knocks the living crap out of this, because last time I had this, it lasted for like a month and a half. I was so miserable. I couldn't get rid of it to save my life. So, that is this week's update. I will hopefully post after I'm done with work this week. After my anesthesiology appointment, I'll let you know what goes on. We'll see if my blood pressure is any better than 172/57, which I really hope. I'm gonna have to go home and dig out my blood pressure machine, because I gotta check that on a regular basis, because that freaked the hell out of me. But hopefully I'll let you know what goes on during the appointment, kind of what they do. If I'm still sick, this is viral, and it's not bacterial, so I don't have to worry about it being an issue with being sick and getting an infection. But if I still have this cold, you better bet your ass I'm gonna be down in a whole lot of Sudafed, hitting the neti pot. If you don't have a neti pot, look it up. It's the grossest thing ever, but I was able to sleep a few hours last night just getting all that crap out of my sinuses. But I'm gonna dose myself in high doses. Thankfully, I have a lower than normal body temperature, so if normal fever for me runs 98, which is normal for people, so if I can still run 98, I look normal. I know this sounds so bad, and that, you know, you really need to be careful, but I will be pushed out another month for surgery, and there's no way I can do that. I guess I should share this. I got a phone interview for what's called the Ohio History Connection, which is the old Ohio Historical Society. And my background is in history. I have a dual bachelor's degree in history and political science. And I saw this job on a whim and never thought I'd get a call. But it's basically helping create the 4th and 8th grade Ohio history textbooks or in supplements for the Ohio History Connection in the state of Ohio. This is like my dream job. It's being a liaison between the state of Ohio and the Ohio History Connection, the writers of the textbook, teachers, students. So having the opportunity after 15 years of being in transportation and in business to actually get to use my history degree, I jumped all over the chance. So I've been invited to phone interview. What happens beyond that, I don't know. But if my surgery is pushed out another month and I get that job, I'm going to have to wait for another insurance company to kick in, another insurance to approve me. And quite honestly, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I'm so close right now. I'm within 2 weeks of this happening. 2 weeks and 2 days of this happening. And I'm not going to get the job in 2 weeks, but most likely I could get the job in a month if I'm pushed out another month. And I don't want to put them on hold because they're going to be going through a huge update of all of their information, and they need someone in July and August when they start it, and for their professional development 2-day seminar that they do for 4th grade teachers. So I don't want to lose this opportunity. So excuse me, I'm so sorry. But I know I hadn't posted for a little bit. I guess just trying to de-stress from camping and the overwhelming reaction that I had to the pre-op appointment, which I was scared to death. So that's why my blood pressure was so high. And just coming to the realization that this is the end. I'm at the end of the line. And it's just, whoa, what the heck's going on? So now I just have to get through the 2 weeks of pre-op diet hell. I may just go into an all liquid diet because at this point the unlimited green vegetables only make me more hungry. And I don't know if that's the cold making me hungry or the lack of carbs or a combination or me taking my full dose of metformin and not having anything to counteract, not having any carbs to counteract that metformin, so my blood sugar is really, really low. I don't know, I can just feel weird. So I'm glad I've got these cough drops, so I think I'm done with the metformin. I also didn't take my thyroid medication. I haven't been, mostly because my thyroid is in and out. My dad's side of the family, we kind of have an intermittently functioning thyroid thing. I have it, one of my cousins has it. I know my dad has it. And my aunt had a thyroidectomy because she had thyroid cancer. So, I sound lovely. So, I mean, I can tell when I need my thyroid medication and when I don't. When I usually take my thyroid medication and I don't need it, I'm absolutely bouncing off the West hyper. And then I have times like now where I am just dragging ass. So I need to reevaluate getting back on my thyroid meds during this period weaning myself off of the metformin, which I don't think is going to be a huge deal. I have to stop taking it 24 hours ahead of surgery anyway, and if I'm not taking in any carbs, there's no reason for me to take it anyway. My blood sugar is only goes up and down because of the food I eat. So, and no, I don't have a blood sugar monitor. I don't monitor that. I have only done yearly glucose testing. So, and last time my blood sugar was in 80 and my A1C was like 4 something. So the metformin is doing its job, and it's not going to hurt me stopping it for 2 weeks, especially when I have surgery and everything's rerouted and I don't have to worry about blood sugar anymore. So I've rambled on longer than I thought I would. A little bit later in the week, I know I mentioned this, I'm hoping to do a video about what I have in my hospital bag. I did buy my robe, bought a couple of pairs of really comfortable pants. One pair I can wear now, one I could probably squeeze my fat ass into, but I'm not going to. But they will fit. They're not that much smaller. It may be able to fit them after this pre-op diet, who knows. But I am planning on going and weighing myself here at the office and then here at home. Here at the office we have one of those old-fashioned doctor, tap the weight, see what I get, and then compare it to what I get at home. I'll also be measuring the Baritastic, I can't pronounce it. Baritastic social app has where you can input your measurements. So I'm going to do that and just take lots of pre-op pictures and all that good stuff. So I'm in a good outfit to do that. I have yoga pants on and a tank top. That's it. I walked out the door today and I wasn't in the right mind to do anything. I should probably just hit drive-thrus and hit the Walgreens drive-thru, but unfortunately I need to go in because one of the medications they gave me was pretty much Flonase, and you can get a full month's supply of Flonase for like $16, and they want to charge me $70 for the 15 shot. So that's not happening. So I need to go in and do that. Other than that, I rambled on for 2 more minutes, so I will get off of here. Sorry it took me so long to get on here, but as you can tell, I'm sick and angry and on this pre-op diet. So I will get back to you. Hopefully I'll do a few more videos during this pre-op diet, but I don't even look angry. I'm so angry right now. There's powdered donuts and snacks in the employee lounge, and I just want to go eat so many chocolate bars and powdered donuts and fruit gummy snacks and chips and everything. I think I'm gonna have to lock the door because I'm so hungry. So I just have to keep remembering surgery's at the end of this. So have a good week, you guys. I'll talk to you after my anesthesiology appointment.